We're beginning some breaking news from Russia. A new wave is rising from the depths. Silent, unstoppable and nuclear. Russia unveiled its latest doomsday weapon, the underwater drone Poseidon. Russia has successfully tested a nuclear-capable, nuclear-powered underwater drone. This is Moscow's second test of a new nuclear weapons system in just a few days. President Putin confirmed the test, calling it a new generation strategic system with no possible interception.
Of another promising complex, the Poseidon unmanned underwater vehicle, also with a nuclear power engine.
This is not just another torpedo. Poseidon is a monster of the deep, over 20 meters long, first tested in 2018. It is capable of carrying a nuclear warhead of up to 2 megatons. It is designed to travel thousands of miles underwater, undetected, and strike with apocalyptic force. Powered by a miniature nuclear reactor, it can remain submerged for months, cruising beneath sonar, nets, and ocean defenses like a ghost. Its mission is to deliver a nuclear payload powerful enough to trigger radioactive tsunamis and wipe out entire coastal cities. Analysts are saying Poseidon is part of Russia's second strike deterrent, a weapon that can survive any nuclear exchange and still hit back, launched from submarines or hidden underwater silos. It transforms the ocean itself into a weapon platform. Putin on Sunday oversaw a test of another advanced nuclear-capable weapon, the Burevestnik cruise missile, which he said had an unlimited range. Trump called that exercise not appropriate.
Прям текущую обстановку, сложившуюся.
Разрешите начать движение?
Разрешаю.
The new weapons testing marks Russia's second major nuclear-capable system trial within days, doubling down on a new generation of super weapons. The undersea battleground has quietly become a front line in an unseen nuclear race that could redefine warfare and global security. Peter Kuznick is a professor of history and director of the Nuclear Studies Institute at American University. He is now joining us live on this broadcast. Professor, it's good to see you. The detail is in the message that Putin is trying to put out to the world. He's tested 2 nuclear-powered drones. We are talking about the Burevestnik and now this submarine. What do you think Putin is trying to do, and why is he doing these tests now?
You have to add to that the deployment of the Oreshnik missile back in November, and the announcement that the Sarmats are about to be deployed also. Putin is clearly sending a message. After the Budapest meeting between Putin and Trump collapsed, and then the indication that the United States has given authorization to Ukraine to use some of the American weapons to strike deep inside of Russia, including Moscow, Putin is making a very, very strong statement. Peskov had said that if they strike deep inside of Russia, if Ukraine strikes deep inside of Russia, the effect could be devastating, that Russia is going to respond very, very decisively. So Putin is making clear that if Trump does not accept Putin's offer to extend the New START treaty for another year when it expires this coming February, then Russia is going to continue deploying these terrifying nightmare science fiction-like nuclear weapons and missiles that would be simply inconceivable, the destruction that they could wreak.
Professor, what's your view on the Burevestnik and now the Poseidon? Because apparently they can, you know, withstand the speed, they can stay on the air, they can stay under sea for days, very quickly.
In Putin's State of the Nation message, May 1st, 2018, he announced that Russia had 5 new nuclear weapons, all of which could circumvent U.S. missile defense. That seems to be the case. When the Oreshnik was tested, former U.S. National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster said that the U.S. would not have a response for at least 15 years. So Putin is in some ways getting ahead of the United States. Trump talks about this Golden Dome missile defense system. Well, this is going to make a mockery of Trump's plans. So what the world needs to do clearly is step back off this precipice, because we're getting closer and closer to the nightmare scenario that we've all dreaded for most of our lifetimes.
All right, Professor Kuznick, it's good to see you. We'll have to end it there. Thank you for talking to us today.
Thank you for having me.